Tonight, WSU forgives over $3 million in debt.
And the University of Idaho could see new construction.
And Pullman Regional Hospital looks to benefit the community in a new way. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From Studio B on the campus of Washington State University, this is Pullman's only nightly newscast. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Cooey Hug.
And I'm Ian Smay. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
WSU announced forgiveness they plan for over $3 million of debt owed by the College of Arts and Sciences. President Kirk Schultz and Provost Dan Bernardo released a letter explaining the most of the debt accumulated under former WSU President Elson Fultz also wants the future dean of the college to start with a clean slate. WSU has offered free parking at the Student Recreational Center for the month of February, following complaints about paying extra for a service that already carries a mandatory student fee. Administrators hope that the move attracts more students to the gym while also helping them save more money. However, sometimes the free parking leads to a lack of space.
Spot and they'll circle around or end up going back home, which is unfortunate. But that's what we're trying to avoid. So with the trial period, we'll be able to get some good data to look at.
The trial provides rec users with up to 90 minutes of free parking, and the discount lasts the rest of the month. If the trial goes well, the lot could become free as soon as August.
After months of work, the Pullman-Moscow Airport expects to see even more construction by 2021. The Federal Aviation Administration accepted the airport's 4-year capital improvement plan and agreed to allot $22 million to help construct a new terminal and terminal apron. Design for the construction starts in 2020. Pullman Regional Hospital plans to give the community their first medical residency program. Casey Shainline explains the benefits the program could bring.
Pullman Regional Hospital hopes to build upon their strong medical staff by providing opportunities for aspiring doctors to perform residency here in Pullman.
And because there's a relative doctor shortage in our area, anything that exposes people to our area and the medical community, which is quite good and quite sophisticated, will possibly bring more people to our community and more medical providers, which is kind of what the need is of our area.
If granted, the program would send med school graduates to Spokane for their first year of residency and then conclude the program with the years in Pullman. This new change, right on the heels of the new Elson Floyd College of Medicine here at WSU, encourages med students to stay on the Palouse and take up residency here at Pullman Regional.
I think it would be a great opportunity for them to come back and kind of give back to the community that they spent so many years in.
This new program would provide benefits not only for medical students aspiring to become physicians, but the community as well.
Patients really enjoy having, training a young doctor. And so that's it'll be fun for me and for many providers in the community, but it'll also be good for our patients too.
The Accreditation Council for Graduate Medical Education will make the decision to grant the program in April, allowing students to begin residency in the fall of 2018. Casey Shainline, Murrow News 8.
Tomorrow, you can watch the Olympic Games at WSU in a way you've never seen them before, through virtual reality. Afiq Hasham shows us how students can use VR headsets to immerse themselves in the games. Afiq?
Thanks, Ian. The Watch Party here in the Spark gives students the opportunity to use virtual reality to experience the Olympic Games here at the Spark Atrium. The party will kick off tomorrow at 10 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. and uses this tech from WSU's Virtual Reality and Computer Integrated Manufacturing Lab, or VRCIM. Sanika and Uma Joyram, a couple of former researchers here at WSU, helped develop the headset starting in the early 90s and finishing in 2015. The project received years of funding from federal agencies such as NASA and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA.
Wow, that sounds amazing, Afiq. How did these researchers come up with the idea of using VR for watching sports?
Well, Sankar, a fellow Coug and Seahawks fan, was inspired to do so after he missed a Seattle football game. I'm Afiq Hasham reporting live from the Spark building for Murrow News 8.
Olympic skier Michaela Schifrin, the 20-year-old phenom, won her second career gold medal and her first in the giant slalom event. She became the first American skier to win 2 Olympic gold medals in alpine skiing, along with Teddy Leidy and Andrea Mead Lawrence. Her combined time from the 2 runs was 2 minutes and 20 seconds, finishing ahead of the silver medalist from Norway by 0.3 seconds. Coming up on Murrow News 8, a Florida mother calls out President Trump after the shooting in Florida.
And later, Olympia lawmakers make an effort to improve school safety.
When Murrow News 8 returns.
So that's crazy. I mean, watching the
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The mother of 14-year-old Alyssa Al-Hudaf spoke out in extreme grief over the death of her daughter in the Florida school shooting.
How do we allow a gunman to come into our children's school? How do they get through security? What security is there? There's no metal detectors. The gunman, a crazy person, just walks right into the school, knocks down the window of my child's door, and starts shooting her, and killing her. President Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands. Put metal detectors at every entrance to the schools. What can you do? You can do a lot. This is not fair to our families, that our children go to school and have to get killed. I just spent the last 2 hours putting the burial arrangements for my daughter's funeral, who's 14.
The mother urged President Trump to take future action against these types of shooters. 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz made his first appearance in court today for the deaths of 17 people he murdered in yesterday's Florida school shooting. The state asked the defense to hold Cruz without bond. Broward County prosecutors charged him with 17 counts of premeditated murder. Authorities say Cruz planned to attack at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland and admitted to police that he shot the students in the hallways. Cruz injured 14 others as well, and investigators say Cruz pulled the school's fire alarm to draw people out and opened fire on them using an AR-15 style firearm.
Police arrested an Everett teen yesterday after they found evidence that he also planned at a school shooting. The 18-year-old grandmother called 911 to report him after hearing his threats to shoot up schools. The grandmother also reported that the teen had a semi-automatic rifle in a guitar case at home. The Everett Police Department does not know if he planned to carry out the attack. The Washington State legislature passed a new school safety bill in the Senate yesterday. Under the measure's first response would be required to notify both public and private schools of any situation nearby the justifies an evacuation or lockdown. The bill would also create school safety centers across Washington to offer resources for behavioral treatment, assessment, and suicide prevention. The Washington State passed Bill 652 to abolish the death penalty. In the past, bills banning the death penalty never gained traction, even through the moratorium placed by Jim Inslee in 2014, prohibited the death penalty. This bill also saved Washington money in court costs, as a study done by Seattle University found that these cases cost $1 million and more than similar cases do not using capital punishment. Next on Murrow News 8, Alex Jolie joins us with the 5-day forecast.
We'll find out what to expect for the weekend when Murrow News 8 returns. Do you think the death penalty?
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
We got hit with a good amount of snowy weather yesterday, and Alex Shirley joins us to share us whether he should expect more in the upcoming days. Alec?
Thanks, Kui. Unfortunately, today's weather will treat us a little bit better than yesterday's, as we should expect temperatures in the 30s and from the low 30s to the mid 30s, and mostly cloudy weather, but no rain or snow. Tomorrow, however, we should expect the snow to come back with a vengeance. We have a 60% chance of snow, and temperatures from the low to mid 30s throughout the afternoon. By the nighttime, however, things should mellow out, and we should have temperatures in the mid 30s and no precipitation. As for the statewide forecast, it was a mostly mellow day in eastern and central Washington. In Spokane, we had a low of 29 and a high of 36 with showers. And in central Washington, as you can see, we had a high of 50 and a low of 32 in Yakima, and a high of 47 and 43 in Wenatchee. It was more of the same on the west side, as we had showers and clouds in Seattle with a high of 44 and a low of 39. In Olympia, we had a high of 45 and 39 with mostly clouds. And in Vancouver, a high of 49 and a low of 40 with, once again, mostly cloudy weather. And now time for the 5-day forecast. Get ready to gather up your friends for a snowball fight this weekend, because we should expect snow on both Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, we have a 60% chance of snow with a high of 43 and a low of 28. On Sunday, we will have a high of 31 and a low of 8 with, once again, snow. On Monday, cloudy weather. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, cloudy weather. Sorry, sunny weather. Back to you, Ian.
Wow, it looks like we're in for a late winter this year.
Yeah, no snow in January, but now in February. When Murrow 8 News 8 comes back, we'll show you a dog that became a crowd favorite in the Winchester show.
You'll get a look in just a moment.
I can't wait for this.
Every year, the Westminster Dog Show features some of the world's most well-behaved and best-looking dogs, but man's best friend usually just walks in front of the crowd. However, earlier this week, one dog named Bean impressed the crowd when he sat down in the middle of his performance, sending spectators into a roar. While Bean quickly became a fan favorite, his joyful antics sadly did not win over the judges, who picked a Bichon Frise named Flynn from the non-sporting group for the prestigious prize of Best in Show. I used to watch that show with my mom, actually, when I was a kid.
Really?
Oh. It's actually pretty interesting.
Quality content.
Yeah, I really like it. It was actually pretty good.
Thank you for watching, and join us every weeknight at 7 and 10 p.m. for Pullman's only nightly newscast.
Have a great night, and don't forget to follow Murrow News 8 on Facebook and Twitter. I know you have your phone out.
Good night, Pullman. Drive safe tomorrow.
I think